I
Yeah.
and I set it up like I set everything to I have more out, like
Hmm.
outflow than I do inflow. So it's like I my top fans are pushing out and the back fans are pushing out,
Yeah.
and then the ones in the front are bringing air in just to like be nice, just to be a little courteous to the computer, but the rest of it's just like vacate
Uh-huh.
all air, oxygen, just get out. And it's still like, nope, still burning at like 70. I'm like 70 Celsius? That's a little hot, bud.
That
So,
yeah, I mean, I usually try to target like 50 as like a
yeah,
bare
that's
minimum. So 70's a little hot, bro.
like I could put my hand over the computer and I could feel the heat, like I can feel the heat almost to a point of sweat. It's like that's not good.
Have you ever tried liquid cooling? I've never
So
tried it.
my yeah, I've never like done real liquid cooling. I've done like the faux, like right now my CPU has it, where it
Yeah.
has the air quotes liquid cooling, but I've never had
Hmm.
an actual liquid system inside. And I'm considering it because both like I'm at the we're getting to that point now where both CPU and graphics cards are just constantly being pushed so
Yeah.
hard, and it's like, okay, this seems more viable now than when I had like uh like back in the day when I played like WoW. It's like, oh man, gonna
Yeah.
need that liquid cooling. Where now I'm playing games where it's like, okay, it's computer, it's all right, you don't have to scream. But
I'm all good to go.
is anybody else jumping in? I guess not.
Yeah, it's just us two.
Uh,
Which, that's interesting because I don't think that we have ever duo commentated before. So
I don't think so either.
This is the first.
Weird. Is
Yep. But
we
no.
don't, oh, we don't even have a Fall Guys channel.
No.
Oh no. Oh well, I guess if people want to join, they'll join.
Sure.
Me.
Are we are we friends on Steam, or have we always just joined through Keith?
I we are friends on Steam.
Okay, good.
That's a very very good question that I feel bad I did not have the immediate
Yeah.
answer to. It's like maybe you should. All right, let's see. Sorry, I'm just double checking my audio real quick for
Sure.
microphone. Good. All right.
I've never done liquid cooling because it just sounds like a pain in the ass. Like,
Yeah,
God, you have
looking
to-
at the setup
Mhm.
looks unwieldy. I
There's-
agree.
there's no like, even when you get like a liquid cooling kit, it still looks like so hard for me to understand like what the hell I'm even looking at. And I'm just
It looks like you're getting into brewing or something. Where you're like, what do all these pipes go to? And you're like, that's just for one thing.
Yeah.
Oh.
And I'm not even worried about like, oh, people are like, oh, if you fuck up your liquid cooling and like you just spray water all over your stuff and it explodes. That part is like less concerning to me than like, what if I fuck up the liquid cooling installation and it doesn't do any cooling, and I turn my seat. Nice, you got the fucking cactus top.
I do.
Just like, what if I fuck up the liquid cooling installation in the other direction where like it just doesn't cool at all and the CPU just immediately catches on fire or something?
Thankfully, in that regard, for CPUs, you're lucky that most CPUs will panic if they don't feel, if like basically there's a threshold that's really quick to get to. It's like the moment Windows starts loading where it's like, all right, boys, if it feels it gets a little too hot and it's like, uh-oh, I'm not cooling down within X amount of seconds, I'm out. Then the whole thing just shuts
Oh.
off. It nopes out of the whole situation.
So
I
that's
had that
cool.
happen. Yeah. Because I didn't put my fan on properly.
Yeah.
And so I turned it on, and then it would immediately shut down. I'm like, oh my,
Yeah.
is everything broken? And then you just, oh, the fan's on. Okay.
Yeah. I guess that makes a lot of sense that feature would be built in, right? Because if it's like I'm installing the fan and then I forget to put in like the 3-volt wire or whatever it is, and then this the van just doesn't have any electricity, so it doesn't turn on. You don't want your CPU to immediately die.
Yeah, you don't want it to like,
Yep.
yeah, just like jump out.
All right,
the,
you
out
ready
the
to
window.
go? 1697.
Let me turn. Yeah, sorry, I'm just resetting the restream stuff and
Cool.
perfect. Go live. Not art. Fall Guys, the one that gets me way more viewership than any other thing I stream.
Yeah.
Because it's just like Fortnite where people like to watch the failure.
It is a lot of fun to watch. It's a lot of fun to play. I mean, this game, it's like hitting that right level of casual and some degree of skill.
Yeah, I admit I did play by myself for the first time.
Of course you did. That's why you're wearing a cactus.
Yeah, and it was I felt really mad because someone beat me to the down on the hex.
Oh yeah.
So someone.
Oh yeah. I bet that
someone
strategy's super popular now.
Yeah, I got down there and I was like, oh, there's already somebody here, and he looked at me and I was like, well, I'm just gonna kill you then. And so I just started running across all of his tiles that he was saving for himself.
Mm-hmm.
He's just like, oh. So we basically, it's curious because I wish I didn't want to stick around, but I was curious what the outcome was, because because we wiped the whole floor. By the time it was over, both me and him wiped every tile. So whoever fell from the next one, that's it. They had no safety.
I wonder if the new meta will be to not go to the very, very bottom one, but to go to the one above that one, and then like do that strategy there. I don't think that would work.
If I do it again, I think I'm going to go to the yellow and see if there's like any tiles that are already broken.
Yeah.
And if so, I'm gonna take that as someone's down there, and I'm gonna screw everybody else first.
No, totally, right? You'll be able to see like, okay, there's one little hole, so you know some fuckboy like has already gotten down there. So
because what's the harm?
Take that floor.
Like you're already so far. What's the harm in like walking a few spaces to check? It's not like you know, like at the end of the day, it's not like you're gonna get hurt. God.
All right, let's see all the speedrun strats that people have been perfecting since this game launched. Okay, holy shit, I am first.
Ow. Nice.
I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm apparently doing the exact right moves.
Oh. Okay. I see what this fan is trying to do. It's trying to knock me out of the arena. But the threat is everyone else, it turns out.
Have you ever made the middle on this one? Or no?
I have. It's a good feeling, but...
Yeah, I thought I could consistently do it, but I missed it today, which makes me feel bad. But...
It sounds like Splatoon music. Oh!
Yeah. Then I think the strategy is you go up the ramp, and then when you're close to the top, you like just do a dive. And that way you go low enough that you just go underneath the fan blades, and then you win.
That's pretty good.
You know who... This game does have speedrunners, which is hilarious. And you know who currently is like one of the most popular speedrunners of this game? Is Distortion, who is like a main speedrunner of Dark Souls games.
Well, I mean, I guess you could call this the Dark Souls of
MOBAs?
Yeah, no, of
or Battle Royales.
Battle Royales, yeah.
Just wait, this is gonna appear on a GDQ one day.
God.
I
feel like it hurts more because you're probably not wrong.
Yeah. I didn't know
it's like
this.
How I became the world's best Fall Guy.
I didn't know this until yesterday, but there's a GDQ going on right now for coronavirus relief.
Oh.
And they're doing it all virtual, obviously. And there was a guy who speedran a game called Pump It Up, which is like DDR, but a little different. And he played it for an hour, and he was just absurd, because it was like he was playing the hardest DDR, I don't know what to call it, maps, charts maybe, that you could ever see somebody doing. I mean, and he was commentating over the whole thing too, so he was just basically sprinting a marathon for an hour.
While talking.
While talking and commentating over his shit. Oh man, what a badass.
Yeah, I don't think I could do that.
I'm waiting to see if there's gonna be a Ring Fit Adventure speedrun one of these days.
I would watch that.
Yeah,
a
that
Ring
sounds fun.
Fit speedrun. That sounds. I don't know. I did like one Connect game. That was like a Kung Fu Connect game, and it was exhausting. Yeah. I did it for like an hour, and I was already like, all right, I gotta bail. I gotta do like something else. I'm too tired, exhausted to. I couldn't imagine like DDRing for. Yeah, I couldn't imagine doing DDR for that long. I definitely couldn't ring that much. I feel like my arms would break off. You're like. Oh.
So I was doing Ring Fit Adventure. I mean, I got it like last week. I ordered it like a month ago because it takes a million years to get here now. But I got it, and there's two modes you can play, right? There's a mode that's like the normal mode where you're just jogging in place, and then there's silent mode where you're just doing body squats to run forward. And that mode, you're just oh god damn it. Okay. This is the Battle Royale tail tag.
Well, the timer's been lowered, so.
Oh, good.
It's only 1:30 now.
Okay, good. Anyway, I did like the jogging in place one for a little while, and I did like 2 or 3 levels, and I was like, okay, that was easy enough. And then after that, I did the squatting one, and that basically results in you having to do like 100 bodyweight squats in this course of like 3 minutes, and God. that is a nightmare. My legs hurt so bad every day, and then I stretch, and then I'm fine. But like that initial, like coming away from playing Ring Fit is just. Like, movement is super overrated, and I'm just not up for it. Yoinks. Got myself a tail.
I kind of like getting purposely hit by the thing, because then people are like, wait, where'd it go?
Oh, yeah. You can definitely do some advanced movement tech. Uh-oh. 20 seconds, and I haven't a tail. You're Pineapple Man. Thank you. You're probably a 7-year-old.
Aww.
I mean... oh, I'm so in. 5 seconds. There's no one near me. Yin?
Yep, I'm in.
Nice.
I got it. I got punched in right in front of somebody who didn't have a tail.
Oh.
Like,
wow. Already down to 12. I guess they'll probably do like fall ball, and then we're in the shit of it after that.
Are we?
Maybe.
I feel like this is enough, right?
Depends.
Oh.
Yep, fall ball.
Oh no.
Alrighty.
Yellow or blue?
God. At least it's even numbers this time, so it might be okay.
Why is it yellow set up so weird though?
Oh, thank you.
Oh, blue.
Yes.
Yeah, the yellow has like 2 on one side, 3 or 4 on the other.
Yeah, they're all messed up. All right, let's see it.
Oh God.
Let's see. Oh my God. Some people, they just they move these balls like they're just artists. Good offense over there. You are. Oh,
No!
that's in.
Yes. Yes. All right.
Ooh. Nice.
Oh God. That's
Shit. We're fucked.
No,
Both
don't
of those
put
are
it
in.
No, they're not. Never. No, we got that.
Okay.
Okay, we need to get hard on offense.
What the fuck? Team, hit these balls away. Oh,
Right?
no.
Okay.
Oh,
Well.
God damn it. Aww. Boo.
Hot dog ball.
You just call us a hot dog ball?
No, yeah, that's a hot dog ball.
Oh my god, okay. Uh-oh. Well, we're fucked. Alright, GG. We're not
my God.
winning. I swear to God. I hit some of these, like, so far, like, it just basically directly into our team, and no one noticed it, and it just went straight back in our goal. Oh well. It's a team game. You can only do so much. Thank you.
There you go.
Fuck that up badly.
No, there just was a lot of them.
Yeah. Come on, maybe. Ah.
Oh my God. When it goes up in the air, it's brutal.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Oh God, what do I do about that? It goes so high up, and it's like I can't.
Yeah, you just have to wait and then try to jump into it. Oh.
No, that's it.
That's
GG.
it. Oh well. Quit.
Yeah, it's
Exit.
very much a. It's like you have to have a team or no.
Oh well. So, what do you do with tech now? It seems
so-
like, from my perspective, I had no idea what you did, and then all of a sudden, it was just like everyone was talking about how you work in tech now. I was like, okay, cool.
So my current job, I do a mix of desktop support specialists for internal customers, so it's just our employees, and then I'm like slowly putting my feet into DevOps.
Nice. That's a great career path.
Yeah, so that's my so I went to school for desktop support, so I have a lot of Microsoft Windows, the general knowledge. Like I can use a computer without effort, but I didn't get to learn much about cloud computing outside of the scope of like, hey, look, system administrators need to know what Azure is. Here's a brief, here's a brief rundown. It's like, okay, but I never got no Amazon, no nothing, because well, that's not. No one runs an Amazon computer, so they don't bother teaching you at college anyways about it. But yeah, so now I mostly do a mix of DevOps. Like right now, I'm in the process of building an LDAP server and an FTP server, or I'm sorry, I'm building a dev environment of an FTP server that we currently have already in production, which is the wrong way to do everything, but we're trying to be better as a company about our infrastructure. Startups have a really bad habit of making everything in production first and then going and making a dev environment. Yeah. And it's like, okay, well, this isn't how you do this for very obvious reasons. Like we've had multiple times where our stuff just breaks and it's like, well, did anybody test it? It's like, yeah, in production. It's like, what, sir?
I mean, I do a lot of interviews, and sometimes I interview DevOps folks, and some people, they tell me about, like, what their previous experience was like, and they were like, yeah, well, it wasn't great, but what we did for, like, releasing to prod is we, like, zipped everything up, and then like emailed it to the controller master. I forget what he was called, but it was like they just zipped it up and sent it to a dude who would then make sure that it built, and then he would load it onto a mainframe and then unzip all like the jar files and stuff like that, and it was like, there you go. And it was stored in a folder called prod. So then he was talking about how he made the dev one, which was literally just basically the same process, but the folder was called dev instead of prod.
That's pretty.
Yeah.
That is pretty accurate. Yeah.
Ultimately, oh gosh. Anyway, you just hear some crazy shit. Some shops, man.
There's.
Alrighty. Well,
Oh
just
no,
gonna
wait!
fucking stand in the yellow base and just try to pick up all their shit.
No, don't steal the red egg from each other. Just. Oh, what? That was weird. I had the golden egg, and then the server took it away from me and threw it on the other side of the map. And I was like, oh, okay. We also have one person just AFK.
Oh, boo. I feel so awful in this game mode because I don't play it. I don't. I sit in the yellow team's basket and I pick up their eggs and throw them out of their basket. And,
God.
Oh my god. Oh my god, poor yellow team. Oh, those poor bastards. 9.
Yeah, they're not.
The thing about infrastructure, too, is that I can honestly not think of a domain in the realm of, like, information technology that has grown more complicated in the past couple of years. Like,
oh, yeah.
Infrastructure has gotten so enormously complicated because every single aspect of, like, development and deployment and all that stuff has just become automated like crazy. Oh shit.
Oh yeah, there's even when we build servers, it's all puppetized.
Yep.
Like everything. All you have to do is like run the command, and it automatically creates the users that it needs to, injects the keys it needs to. Yeah, it's just like, oh, I'm here too, but it's fine.
So it's just like you go from like developing with your infrastructure to like automating your infrastructure to automating the creation of your automated infrastructure and stuff. And it's just like pipelines on pipelines, and then then they fucking whipped out like infrastructure as code, and it's like, oh boy.
Yeah, like Docker shit. I hate
Docker.
I hate
Kubernetes.
Docker shit. Yeah. We have a guy who's really just he is just a Docker.
He is a Docker.
Like, he is like you can just put him into a shop and he'll just unpack all of this knowledge, run it into your company, and then just pack it all up and goes somewhere else.
Just a consultant, yeah, basically.
Yeah, and he knows so much about Docker. I'm like, sir, I don't. Why do we even have infrastructure if we can just make it in code? He's like, that's the goal. And it's like, oh god.
Yeah, and now like even in AWS, you can do things like I want my EC2 instances to just basically be a Docker, like or like you can do that with like Elastic MapReduce as well. It's just like everything is just a container now, and you just have some way of deploying your container.
That's how for my 3D printer I'm using a Pi to control it remotely.
Right.
And the Octoprint stuff, all the plugins are just Dockers.
Mm-hmm.
And so you go onto GitHub and look up like instructions about it, but then otherwise you're just unpacking simply a Docker file, running it. All right, done. And you're like, oh shit.
I use Docker a little bit at work. It's not used very commonly because it's a third-party thing, and Amazon's like, why use thing when can make thing instead? Does
Amazon have a?
No.
Oh yeah, they do have their.
Well, maybe. They might
like
have it, but I don't use it. Whatever
Yeah.
their competitor might be. I'm fucked. I lost. This is actually the first time I think I've lost on Don't Fall Off.
Oh, you fell off?
I got bumped into by like some other fuckboy, and then it was over.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, I do not lose this game mode very often. Oh well. But yeah, I used Docker a little bit for like a test environment because it was really, really easy to just be like, why go through all the hassle of like deploying out to like our machines and shit like that when I can just like take my local desktop environment, turn it into a Docker instance, and just like use that.
Yeah.
So I did, and then one of the older developers, you know, not older in terms of age, just like way more experienced
Seniority.
than me. Yeah. He was just like, he like just looked at what I was doing and he was like, man, that's just sad. I was like, what? And he was like, you kids just throw containers at every problem. And it was like, that's just how you solve everything is containers, huh?
That's exactly how my boss talks to the guy that we have.
Yeah.
He's so, you know, like he'll write a program to do something, but otherwise he's like, man, you just do what you got to do.
Yeah.
And it's like,
dude, what is this
you know,
run to the left strategy that you're doing? This is rad.
I'm just running.
Oh my god. Dude, you're fucking smoking everyone.
Get up, boy.
Oh my god. Uh-oh.
Nope, there's a pigeon there.
Yeah. Let's see if it fucks up the jump. Oh, you're good. You are so far ahead of them. Nice.
Oh!
Very well done.
Thank you. That was the first time I won the climb.
Yeah, it was effortless looking. Very well done.
I don't know why no one else was there. They all went right.
Because you had that power, that left strategy going for you.
No one wanted to be near the cactus. Oh, I got pants. Let's see.
Yeah, I have a lot of respect for my senior, for that senior developer in particular, but I feel like as he has gotten more and more seniority, his role is transitioned into, anytime you run a suggestion by him, he just like tries to poke holes in it and poo-poos any ideas. Like, I think his role is to be the person that tries to prove to you why you don't need to or shouldn't do something, and
which
it makes him.
I get that.
It's a very valuable thing, but it also makes him absolutely insufferable sometimes.
Yeah, I can see how that would be obnoxious. Where you're like, all right, well, I can just Docker this thing. Why do you have to do that? It's like, well,
dude,
it's efficient.
Tell me. So many discussions with this guy. Like, I just have a trump card that I pull out, which is just product management wants it. Or like our senior, the VP wants it done this way, and then it's just like, oh, okay.
It's like, all right, you got me there.
Yeah, it's like if the VP says this will make money, then we will do it.
It's like there's some wishes I can't deny.
Yeah, really. It's sort of like working with security people sometimes, where it's like the best security in the world is never doing anything, as far as I can tell. Where it's like, yeah, you don't need to worry about managing your secrets if you just don't have anything secret. And it's like, cool, but then I don't make anything, so...
Yes.
I do very much appreciate working with security people, but sometimes they're just so funny.
It's
yeah, it's like, well, you know, you don't need to worry about encrypting this data if you just never send it over the internet. And it's like, cool, how are we going to use it if we never send it over the internet?
Since we're in a small shop and we have very few, like we have a lot, almost everything is in the cloud.
Yeah.
So there are times where there's certain things I need to send to my boss. And prior to whole everyone's on lockdown now, there would be times where I would just bring over a flash drive of something
Nice.
that I wanted to to have him check out, and he's like, why didn't you just send it over? It's like, because if I do that, I have to encrypt it. I have to like secure the stupid thing. I could just give it to you here.
That's
like,
way more
well,
secure.
Yeah, but he's like, but what if my computer's compromised? I'm like, man, if your computer's compromised, then all of it's on shit. Like, it doesn't matter at that point, man.
Yeah, if your computer's compromised and you download the file, it's the same fucking problem.
Like,
You're already done.
Yeah, that's kind of like the idea. It's like, well, don't bring it into the burning house. Then I don't know what to tell you.
All right, I'm sorry, Yellow, for what I'm about to do.
Always yellow. Always yellow. Oh, sorry, Blue. Sorry, Blue. God, I'm so sorry, Wolf. I keep grabbing you, and I don't mean to.
Yep. How big's your shop?
What? I would say less than 250.
Yeah.
So it's not crazy. But it's not. But we're not like what's it called? We're not that. Stop. Just give me this gold thing. Oh God.
Oh God, no. Oh, what a nightmare. No.
Oh no, you threw it in there.
I threw it in there. I fucked it up.
Oh, he's trying to hold on to it.
Oh. Well, while he's holding on to it, I'm gonna. Oh, we're so fucked, dude. We're not even. This ain't going well. How do people get out of this? Oh, you have to get a running start at the jump. Oh, now I finally know.
Well, if we can't have that yellow egg, then we'll take every other egg of yellows.
Yeah. Oh, I think he put the yellow eggs down.
Oh God, we can't. I can't.
Yeah,
I can't.
Yellow just fucking whooped our asses this time around. This was nuts.
Yeah. Our team just wasn't. Oh God. It's cause red and blue are versing each other, and yellow's just stealing all of it.
Yellow's the kingmaker. Ah.
Yeah.
They fucked up the meta. That's all it is. They fucked up the meta.
And it's just not letting me get out of here for some reason.
You have to get like a running jump at it. It's a little weird. I wonder if there's like a good defense strat for this. It seems like if you just stand where people are trying to jump up to get out of your basket, you might be able to just stop them.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was noticing. But the problem is people will throw it out. Like they can still jump and throw it.
Yeah.
Which, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had. I was noticing that I would grab an egg from yellow and try to run it back, and then I would look and there's like 5 red guys walking out of our base. I'm like, oh, okay. Well, and yellow's just going to red and stealing all of red's, and so it's just like a chain where yellow was going to blue and red and stealing theirs, and red and blue were like fighting each other. And then there's like 2 or 3 people at yellow base from blue team that were trying to just stop them or get out of their base, and it just wasn't working. I was like, well,
yeah,
can't. If only you could communicate.
No, no coordination allowed.
Yeah.
There's sometimes been like some security reviews that I've done where like eventually the topic will reach to this point of like, well, what if our like credential management servers are compromised? And it's like, dude, once like security has been compromised to that level, like we're so fucking fucked, and there's nothing we can do about it.
Send out a company-wide email telling everyone to go home for the day because it's over. Like I don't know, man. What do you want?
Yeah, really.
That's because what at that point that means like all of your oh my God, speedruns. That was yeah, because that's everything, right? That's,
right.
Your multi-factor screwed. Your passwords are compromised. Like. That's it. Every system is gone.
Yeah.
I imagine that's the same, or there's like the same conversation that happens at Microsoft where someone's like, yeah, but what if someone figures out like how to grab, how to just turn off Windows remotely? It's like, well, then we just go home. Like, what do you want us to do? You want us to save the world in 30 seconds?
No. Ah, I'm doing terrible this round. Oh, God. Okay, let's try for another swag middle. Okay, made it. I don't even know if going mid actually saves you any time. I think it's just swag.
It definitely looks like just swag, but...
Because I feel like, you know, you land and then you have to, like, put your pants on and, like, go through that whole fucking animation of getting back
Yeah, you're
up.
just like, okay. Are you already in?
Yeah, I'm in.
Okay.
But, I remember one time I was having a conversation with the security person, and he was like, well, what if HTTPS gets compromised? And it's like, oh my god. I was like, do you think I'm going to be able to encrypt this data?
I don't know, man. I'll fax you the fucking
even...
source code.
Yeah.
Right?
Do you think I'm going to be able to encrypt this if like, encryption itself has effectively been broken? Oh, man. They're funny folks. They really are. I owe a lot to them because, oh boy, Amazon very, very, very rarely has any security issues, if at all.
I would
compared
imagine,
to like fucking like Sony, which is like every other day, practically.
I mean, you have a lot riding on your security. Like, it's
yeah,
not...
we do.
Like, the worst Sony happens is like, oh no, someone stole the Spider-Man movie early. Shit.
Yeah.
Whereas you guys are like, well, hundreds of thousands of jobs just got compromised.
Yeah.
Sorry. Like, so many businesses are on Amazon and Azure and Google that, like, their security has to just be... No, not you, phone. That the security just has to be there, or else... or else that's it. You don't have a company.
Yeah. Security, and then especially in S3, the other thing that we like work our asses off on is durability, meaning that like if you give us your data, we work very hard to make sure that we never delete it.
Really?
Oh yeah, we do. I think Amazon S3, like publicly, I'm not revealing any secrets here, has like an SLA. Has like a contract with everybody who uses it. That's basically like, it's like 11 nines of durability or something. Meaning like for every file that you put on S3, it will only one file is guaranteed to get lost every like 11 million years or something.
Oh my god.
Just due to the layers of like redundancy that's at play and like all the crazy math that goes into making that happen. So yeah, you put shit on impressive. S3, it don't get deleted. So I mean, by extension, every single piece of software that I make has to go through this gigantic review where we have to prove like if
it's not gonna
go away, because if it does, then Amazon gets sued. And I mean... No, fuck, I got my tail stolen. Okay, we're good.
It's like, I like my job, thank you.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, I couldn't imagine, like, I don't think we even have a protocol in place for if Amazon or Azure gets compromised. Like, as a whole, like, the whole platform gets compromised. Because it's just so absurd to think about on that level, where it's like, what can we do? Do we just, like, shut down our EC2 instances? Like...
Maybe. I don't know, because, like, if somebody physically broke into the data center and is, like, holding a gun and, like, just jacking hard drives out with a forklift...
Empty the server rack now. And it's like, oh, sir, this is not how cloud computing works. Now, okay, like, it's like give me all the hard drives for like this company. That's not how it works.
Yeah. This is also public knowledge, but like, to help ensure that like we don't ever like delete your data. All of your data is spread across 3 different data centers at a time. So
Yeah, that makes sense.
yeah, so in a city, there will be like 3 Amazon data centers that are a couple blocks apart from each other, just to ensure that like if the city gets blown up, then you'll be fine.
I mean, you kind of, you know, it's also at some point probably just easier. My
Yeah,
God, it
probably.
would be so nightmare to try to, like, how do you do service maintenance
Right,
on
that's
anything
true.
if everything's on one, you know, one location? It's like, well, sorry, we got to turn off Seattle for a day.
Mm-hmm.
People are like, pardon me, I have a business to run.
Yeah, true. That's actually something I hadn't really considered.
Because we had that issue before we switched to clouds. We had one data center, and like if the power went out, which happened,
Oh, it happens all the time.
it was hell. It was like, okay, well, we have to just tell our customers it's down
Yep.
until it comes back. Like there's no. Oh, I'm out.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I saw a bunch of people just get yeeted at the end there.
It wouldn't let me get up.
Yeah.
Like I kept trying to press A, and people just kept jumping on me, and I'm like, well, okay.
Yep.
That's it.
Yeah, it's really surprising how often it happens that like some construction nearby a data center just cuts through the internet wire. And then
Oh, God.
and then when that happens, I mean, the pagers just start going fucking crazy.
Right.
Oh man, Fall Mountain, I've never won this one. All right. Well, I saw somebody recently do a
can do
really
it.
good strategy, so I'm just gonna I'm on the right side, so I'm gonna try it on the right instead of the left, just to be a little bit more optimized.
The majority of people are on the left side,
Yeah.
and they're all going left. It looks like. There you go.
Look at that. What the fuck? What got me?
Hey,
Like-
I'm wondering how you.
I tripped
Oh,
on like the
God.
ground. Ow.
Oh.
Okay, we're good. We're good. Look at this.
You're good.
Oh no, there's somebody
Oh no,
way ahead
he got
of me.
hit.
You got
He
hit?
got hit. Yeah, he's gone.
Oh, that guy got hit too.
Yeah, it's you. You're in. You and Fries are in the lead. Oh, you're in the lead now. It's
Yep.
just you.
Oh shit, I
Oh.
got a bad cycle.
That's fine. You're good.
Got it, I think. Yep. Yes!
Nice!
Yeah!
We both won the Fall Mountain.
Nice. That was tense. I was really
That was
far
pretty
ahead,
tense.
but like, because I got the bad cycle, I had to let that other dude catch up. See, if I was that other guy, I would have tried to push myself off of the thing. That would have been a pro strat.
That would be
Alrighty.
brutal.
I'm at 4 crowns, so if I get another one, I can buy like the
Ooh.
bottom of something. But obviously, I'm not going to do that because you need to get the top and the bottom.
Oh no, I kind of want that Peabody.
What's the Peabody? Oh, the little rocket thing.
Yeah,
Oh,
they have the
from-
little
from
portal
Portal.
robot. Yeah.
Cool.
It's obnoxious though.
Yeah.
God. Oh wait, maybe I want. I don't think I'm ever gonna get 5. I don't know. We'll see.
It's hard as shit to win at this game.
Yeah.
Like I said, there's an achievement for winning 5 times in a row, and some people do it, but like the luck factor that's got to be involved in that, I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
You got to play so many hours of this to pull that off.
Yeah, there has to be some kind of like. It's probably I imagine if you're doing this for 8 hours, you could probably do it.
Mm-hmm.
At some point, like the strats. You go like, oh, I see enough people went left. I'm gonna go right, and I'm gonna make it.
Right, maybe.
Um,
But then, then you wind up with team tail tag, and it's just like,
yeah.
All
I was about
right.
to say, then you wind up with like team games. I don't know how you just min-max that. I don't know what the strat there is.
mm-hmm.
Oh, this guy's got the Peabody.
He does. It looks cool.
I wonder how many people, like, how many of these costumes are made by them?
Who? You mean like Valve making the Peabody one?
No.
Oh,
like,
you mean community submissions?
Yeah, like how much free labor has gone into these costumes is what I'm curious
I
about.
think that they have accepted a couple of public ones, but I mean, oh god, I'm doing so bad on this one. Okay, we're fine. I think that legally it's like such a weird area to like take community content and like resell it. So I'm assuming that they probably will turn around and be like, hey, we want to use your like fan costume thing. We'll pay you like $500 for it.
Wow.
Jeez. Bad. I mean
that's not too bad, I guess. It's just I'm always curious when I see, you know, like a game like this or Fortnite where there's a lot of costumes. And you have a demand, you know, you have to keep up with making a certain amount, but at the same time, I just it's always just interesting to me. That's like I wonder what the legal standing is there. Like if I made a little
I might not
skin
make
of-
it. I might not qualify unless because I've been fucking around instead of trying. Oh, I think I'll be okay. Okay. Yeah. Oh no!
Oh no, Bert.
Oh, I messed up. I was trying to do like swag strats instead of just focusing up and winning, but I didn't have enough swag to do it. Alrighty, well, it's all you then for this round. I know companies that like they won't even take like free and open source software because they're so weirded out about the legal stuff that like there are basically any open source or free software out there has like an enterprise license where it's just like, yeah, you pay us $1,000 if it makes you feel better.
Yeah, that's so we use WinSCP at our company a lot, and WinSCP is free. You just go grab it right now. I have a personal copy of it. But my boss makes a habit, like every year he has a calendar event to pay them, or to donate to them, because he's like, I mean, every one of the company uses it. We need it, and you know, that's fucked up to not pay for the software you use at a company that's making money off of it.
That's good. I mean, that's true. For sure. Nice.
Yeah,
I don't know how you didn't slide off that fucking seesaw.
I don't either. Yeah, it's like it's interesting because it did make me think more about like I'll see free software and I'll think about that now where I'm like, how much am I using this? Like I've started reassessing, and I mean it helps that having a job really helps, allowing you to have that freedom of thought. But the when you look at something like even something as dumb as WinRAR,
I pay for WinRAR.
I mean, yeah, it's like I kind of use WinRAR like a lot. Well, to be honest, I use 7-zip, but the point still remains. Like I'm using a compression software pretty heavily.
Oh my god! Oh no!
No, that's it.
Yeah. Seesaws.
Community effort was failed. Oh yeah, community effort failed this purple seesaw. Oh, fuck! No.
Oh, there you go. There you go. All right, you're good.
Oh, that's it. GG. There's no way.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Not unless I can do some crazy pro strats here.
Nope.
No, that's it. Fuck.
All right.
I fell through the cracks somehow, and I don't know what happened.
Yeah, I paid for WinRAR and MIRC back in the day. But I mean, somebody's got to maintain that software.
Yeah, but it's kind of like it's like the old joke that happened with SSL. When like it eventually stopped, like something happened where there was an issue and people were freaking out and they're like, or not SSL, was it SSL?
TLS, I think might be what you're thinking.
Might have been TLS. I just remember there's like a small little, like a very small little software that's used industry wide, but it's only being maintained by like a single, small group of people. And something could happen. Oops, they just haven't updated it in a couple of days. They had life events going on. They were sick, and things come crashing down. People are like, what's going on? It's like, do you pay this? Do you pay? It's like, do you understand like what goes into all this problems? And I think that a lot of, that's kind of just, I think how my boss looks at like WinSCP. It's like, well, if this stopped existing, we'd be in a hell of a trouble. Like, we need to find different software, and it may not be free. Like, WinSCP just might be generous.
Yeah.
And that's, yeah, it's kind of like GitHub too. There's some GitHub projects that I use very heavily at work, and I've made like, because GitHub has its own little donation thing.
Right.
So I've done a donation before where it's like, thanks, or they'll put on their page like, oh, give me a coffee tip or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, yeah, of course. Here you go.
I don't know if I'm gonna make this one. There's a lot of people ahead of me. It's gonna be tight.
Oh my God! I see you.
Oh well. Yeah, and I think that it's interesting to see how, with the advent of cloud computing especially, how much people have turned around and started embracing open source software. And by people, I mean gigantic mega corporations like Microsoft and Amazon, Apple to some degree.
The majority of Microsoft's like solutions are crowdsourced. Like, they're all open source solutions. They just kind of bring into the fold.
Yeah.
Because you can see it. You can see where they're like, oh, like a good example is Chromium. Like, they finally were like, okay, well, we're just gonna make a Chromium version of Edge, and it's like, oh, why are you gonna do that? Because you realize that your internal team isn't able to make a good web browser anymore, so it's easier just to take an open source version, contort it to how you want it with the branding, integrate it with some stuff, call it done. Like, again, it's not like a shame, but or not trying to shame. It's just like, yeah, that's a.
Wow. Were you trying to fake somebody out or what?
I just didn't trust those guys, honestly.
See.
There are like 3 of them there. I was like, those could be dummies.
Yeah.
Orange, grape, apple, watermelon.
I can let you focus up. The simplest game mode, but can still require. Oh wow, we lost some people. Can still require like a lot of focus.
Yeah, the match games. What was it? So banana, apple, orange, grape at the top up here. Yeah. Oh, watermelon right there. All right. Shit. Oh, it's right there?
Yeah, it's that one. I guess my reassurance is technically cheating. Oh well.
No, I mean, it's
Yeah.
hard to remember sometimes because it doesn't like. I kind of wish it just did like it showed it from the top down.
Yeah.
And then it gave you like 10 seconds to move your character to the right position. Like, that would be like, it just starts you in the center. The center doesn't have a piece that lights up. It lights all the other tiles up, and then it goes like, all right, now where it is, and you have to be like pushing each other, trying to get to the right tile from this one.
I would like that a lot more, because like trying to memorize the board from a first-person perspective is so much harder for me than just like if you flashed them at me like flashcards. I would, from a top view, I would know immediately.
Yeah, exactly. I would know instantly from a top down.
Where are you at? Where are you at? Where are you at? There you are.
What?
Ooh.
How?
He got those
wasn't
long
near me.
arms.
Wasn't even near me.
Nice.
I'll get back for you, bud.
Oh.
That's my favorite part about that. There's so many just AFKers. It's kind of garbage.
Yeah.
I think that's what hurts me the most about team games. Is you're relying on other people, and that seems very unfair in like a battle royale.
Yeah.
You're like, well, I have to hope my teammates are good, because
It's to the
otherwise.
extent that, like, when the developers were talking about this game during, like, the beta and the pre-release days, they were talking about that specific achievement about getting 5 wins in a row. And the developers said, based off of, like, all the luck aspects and the team aspects, they were like, I don't think anybody is ever going to make this achievement happen, like, actually get it.
Until you met all the hackers who were like, oh, this is easy.
Oh, nice. Let's take it from yellow.
Yeah.
Eh. That guy probably would have fucked it up anyway.
Right? I gave him an opportunity.
Ooh, playing a dangerous game.
Oh, God. Whoa.
Wow. That was close.
I wish you could give the tail back. I didn't mean to take it.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, was that just reflex or something?
yeah.
You could always stop moving.
Well, it was more of just like just be AFK. Well, I don't have a tail. That's it. I just AFK now. I was just reflexively trying to grab the person in front of me, but the other teammate came the other direction, and so I touched him. Ooh, slime
I
climb.
want to play Slime Climb.
Next time we'll get it the first one.
I would love that.
I wish this was always the first. This feels like a really good platforming challenge. It's
Yeah,
like
it's great.
it really quickly separates. Like, do you know how to do this? Like, are you aware of jumping and navigation, timing? It has it all.
And it has a bunch of shortcuts too that are really fun and completely pointless, but they're just really fun to take. Like that initial bounce pad one's great.
Yeah.
And then yeah, a lot of people are going for like that first nook jump up. Yep. Oh.
Oh. Failed. You failed. What? That was weird.
Yeah, that was super weird. I've seen a lot of people do on the cylinder that you're just running across from. No, don't. Oh.
I watched a donkey video where he was doing that.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh no, that's nice.
It's pretty glorious. I've never done it because there's no point, and it seems incredibly mean. Which is probably why a lot of other people do it. Ooh!
Oh God. Nope. Watch out for the balls.
Oh, and then there's this jackass. Nice.
No, sir.
Oh!
What? Are you kidding me? It wouldn't. I was holding on to him. Why did it bop me off?
Oh.
Oh my God. I was holding on to that guy. And then it just like threw me off of him. And I was like, what?
That was
There were two
tragic.
guys. That sucks.
That
Should've
sucked.
just jumped over. God.
So how long have you been at your current place?
I have been there, what, a year and a half now?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so not long. I got really fortunate, because pretty much everyone who applied for my position either was expecting 90K a year or had no experience in computers.
Oh.
Which I learned that in college, where I quickly realized that a lot of people aren't doing tech support anymore, which makes sense. A lot of, everything's going kind of to the cloud.
Yeah.
So the concept of a desktop support is slowly going away in favor of just like, well, cloud engineer.
Yeah.
You can, kind of how to do a Windows thing. But the
God
but yeah,
damn it!
so
Stop grabbing me, you ass. Thank you.
somehow that was the only qualified candidate technically.
Huh.
And even still, like I said, I'm slowly trying to learn DevOps because it's just that's just kind of like the way the industry's going.
Yeah.
Or it makes sense. Like there's no reason to single specialize anymore. Which I don't mind. I like the combination of the two. It's really fun being able to like, yeah, I know exactly how a computer works, but also I can do weird cloud mumbo jumbo. But
And it's a pretty
like
natural progression too.
Yeah, like a good example is the Minecraft server I set up.
Yeah.
I did that in Azure. And I did that because I wanted to get some experience with with owning a cloud instance and how the billing works and how to
So that's how you were able to set up the DNS too.
Yeah.
That's the part that I was really surprised at. It was like, how did you set up like a DNS for that so quickly and easily? Because every time I've messed with DNS, I hate it.
Oh yeah, but yeah, if you I already had a domain.
Yeah.
So I just moved all of it over to Azure. So I took all of the I just took the entire domain, threw it into Azure, and then now I can give a stupid IP address or a domain to anything I want. And it's and I learned that because it was like I had some trouble in the beginning where I was like, okay, I just need to ask my boss a few things. I was like, I don't get this. How come on the other side or the place that I bought the domain from, they had a bunch of weird, stupid shit with how they set up routes.
Oh, yeah.
And so they would have like a bunch of these. They would shove a bunch of routes into one big master file that I couldn't edit. But when I was going through and changing my DNS stuff, apparently it was all required, even though none of it was for what I wanted. Like I just wanted to move my main website over. And a bunch of this stuff was for like subdomains that I didn't use or hadn't used in years. And it was like, what? I don't need this, but I couldn't, like I would move only the domain stuff and somehow my website was like, nope, can't redirect. You need this other stuff. I'm like, what? And so I had to like ask my boss, like, is this normal? Is this like, am I a dumbass here? And he's like, no, you shouldn't need that. That doesn't make sense. And it's like, oh, okay, as long as someone like, professional is saying that, I feel a little bit more reassured. But yeah, like that. But again, that was like really good to learn because then I can turn around and now use that at work.
Yeah,
so then it's
totally.
like, oh, hey, we need to do like a like I said, I just set up a dev environment and I needed to give it an internal domain. And so I was able to just do that. I could just, well, okay, that's a little bit of a lie because we use Route 53 for all of our domain. So that's a little bit easier than Azure. Azure really sucks at doing DNS stuff. But yeah, so like doing that stuff like that. What the?
No, you bastards! God, fuck the seesaws. Fuck everything about this level. It's like all the pain of like a team game combined with like platforming. No. I'm done. There's no way I'm qualifying. Oh, fuck me.
I hate seesaws.
It's a team game disguised as a platforming mission.
Yeah, it really is just like okay, if you're not with the community, you're against the community, and it's like, okay. You have to just all jump at the same time onto the same seesaw. Yeah, let's do Fruitfall or the hoops. I'm okay with the hoops.
Fruitfall is super fun.
Yeah. No more tail, man. I'm tired of the tail crap. I've done it like 3 times now.
Oh,
rollout's
good.
fine.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm getting rollout a lot though. I feel like we played it that one time, and since then, I just keep getting rollout every time.
Yeah, I think rollout is just a little ordinary.
Yeah, it was in the beginning. It was very like, ooh, what's going on? But now it's kind of just like, all right, well, you just
It's too easy.
yeah, you just go to the right place. You wait it out. I watched people being aggressive in this, and I was like, why?
Yeah, I've seen people like try to. I mean, I also watched Donkey, where he was like pushing people off the sides, and I was like, I didn't know you could do
Right?
that. And also, like, there's no point. Like, people are dumbasses
Whoa.
enough on their own to fall off.
Right? It's like, what are you accomplishing here? Whoa! That guy came through the side.
11 people have already been eliminated. I don't
How?
understand. I mean, obviously,
Wow.
whenever people play this, like, it eventually ends, so people do get eliminated. But like, I don't know how you can get eliminated in this one.
I don't know how they got. Yeah, how did they get eliminated that quickly though?
Swag strats, very nice.
Get away from me, Toucan Sam.
Wow.
Nice.
That was a short one too.
Well, like 11 people fell in the beginning. There must have been like a purge.
AFKers,
Like they must have
maybe.
all that, or they might have got stuck. Like there might have been two of them transitioning where there's gaps.
Yeah.
And they all jumped or something and failed the jump, and it's like, oh no. But it's I don't know.
all right.
How long you been at Amazon?
It feels like a million years. I had my first internship in 2015, then my second one in 2016,
Holy.
and then full time I started in January 2017.
Oh my god, that's
Yeah,
that's not a very short career. That's pretty good.
It's long. I mean, you know, in terms of a career, it's just like, wow, like the very first job I had is considered like the apex dream job of many, many people in the programming world. All right, cool. It's hard as shit.
Right? You're just kind of like, well, it's fun, but
It's fun, but
it comes
ungodly
at a price.
challenging all the time. I never have an easy day.
yeah. Which, I mean, some argue that's kind of what keeps a job interesting,
Yeah,
but
it's just tired too.
I was gonna say, yeah, there's a lot of days where I just like am tired.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't feel like doing anything, and it's like, well,
Nice.
oh, we're still losing though.
Yeah, but I mean, you made somebody else regret that they even tried. They're not really losing any. Oh. Hey, you're not losing now though.
It's true. Oh, they were tied actually. Oh, no.
Nice.
This is mine. Oh, he missed it. Everyone missed it. Oh god, the yellow got it. It's alright. Red's losing. Oh my god, that red.
Yeah, but once those golden hoopies start falling down, like, oh, you're still doing okay.
Yeah.
There you go. There you go.
Thanks for the free one.
There's the pity hoop.
Right.
Oh, it's close. Oh.
Just don't let red win.
Yeah. Are you good? You good? Oh, it wasn't even a thing in the end.
Whew.
The worst is when this goes to overtime, though.
Oh god. Yeah, because there's a whole other team that you don't need to be competing with, but they are just trying to ruin your day.
Mm-hmm.
You're like, why are you here? Go away. Stop. You can AFK. It's fine.
Honestly, what it should do for that, when it goes into overtime, they kick out the winning team, they reset everyone's positions, they start another 5-second countdown timer, and they like give it, just basically like restart the clock for 10 seconds.
I would be
or
fine
whatever.
if you wanted to be lazy. I would even be okay if you remove the other team,
front
the winning
and
team's
center.
ability to score.
Yeah.
They can hold people back, they could like push, but they can't get any more hoops.
They'd still
'Cause, like,
do
they're-
it. They'd still jump into hoops and shit.
Well, yeah, but that's fine because they're not getting them.
Yeah, and I
it's
guess
just
that way they can still play for some
Yeah, they're just
definition
not,
of the
like-
term.
they're just not impacting the greater game.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Oh,
Ah.
Unless this guy gets creamed.
Yep, there it
he
is. All right, now you got to get good hammer patterns, I guess.
What?
Aw.
That's it, GG.
Yeah. Oh, they're gonna miss the jumps. No,
Nah.
they got him.
I got it.
All
Can I
right.
quit? Why?
No, you have to watch them like celebrate if you watch the whole thing.
What a weird
This is the weird one.
choice.
Yeah, you should be able to skip seeing this one. You can skip spectating everything else.
Yeah, I don't, like, of all the things I really don't care about, I don't care about watching someone else's victory.
Yeah. All right, let's go.
Back in it. But
Yeah, I've done a
Yeah,
lot of
sure.
interviewing people, and like, it sometimes it's very weird when the candidate talks about like how much like getting this job would mean to them, because for me it's just like, to me this is just like, this
Guilt.
is my job and like this is what I do, and I find it like it's just a job.
yeah,
And
that's how I feel. Yeah.
yeah, and to like sometimes when I'm interviewing people, they're like this would be like the most incredible thing in my life if I got this job, and I'm like, wow.
You're like, all right.
All right,
well.
can you reverse the linked list? I'm kidding. We don't ask questions like that.
That's great and all, but you know,
I'm happy for you, son, but
gonna
Can
need you
you-
to put in like put in some work there. Oh god. Oh. I feel like once you've made it past the balls, the rest is just
Oh,
smooth
yeah.
sailing.
yeah, it's so easy. This little slimy mountain thing. I saw a pretty funny picture, or I guess maybe technically fan art, that somebody did of, they called it the Slime Factory. And it was just the screenshot of this part where they like pushing all the jelly beans off. But they like scrolled it down and there was just like a big grinding machine that was like,
God.
like, and then like the jelly beans were getting ground into slime.
No.
Lots of interviews look for that kind of interest in the job. Yeah.
Do they?
I mean, I definitely, you know, it's a mild plus when somebody is like that enthusiastic about the job, for sure.
I mean, I'm always happy for a for like to work in the field I like, but I don't
Yeah.
think I've ever been you know, like
Yeah.
my personality doesn't ride on me having that as a job.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like the idea of a dream job has never been something. I mean, I guess if anything, my dream job would be to not work.
Yeah.
Like that would be great. I would do nothing in a heartbeat. Like
Oh, it'd be fucking awesome.
right?
I'm looking forward to the day where I can afford to do nothing.
Oh, me too.
That's-
I
Oh, it's gonna be so nice.
like it's the thing that I keep saving for.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you just have it like on your little savings account. For every time you send a transfer into your savings, you're like, so I don't have to work ever ever again. But wait, oh yeah, you're here, right?
What's up?
No, you're in this match.
Yeah,
There you
you're
are.
about to run
Alright.
by me. I'm
That's right,
employing a
like-
strategy I call the sneaky snake, where I just hang out here
Uh-huh.
and then just wait for somebody to run by me, and I try to grab
Oh.
their tail. It works pretty well, except for right now, where it's not working well at all. Oh, you fucking juked! Ah! Uh-oh.
What if I? What? Give me that back. How did you grab it from halfway across the map? I want answers. Nowhere near me, and like behind me, a guy like not even behind me, to like the side of me, the guy just grabs the tail. I'm like, you really think? Like, there's a guy literally on my ass who should have had that tail. And how did you get it? How did
Contribution
that?
from chat is you're taking applications from the sugar mama to facilitate your career of doing nothing. I mean, you still got to do some shit, even if you got a sugar mama or daddy. Yes! Slime
Oh,
climb.
nice. That's
Fucking
called
finally.
emotional work. See,
Yeah.
right now I do a lot of mental work, but that's emotional work.
Yeah.
I don't have to make computers feel good. Like I don't.
They sure as shit don't extend that favor to you.
I was gonna say they do not reciprocate at all.
Oh, God.
Computers are the most unforgiving lovers. Oh my god, please guys. I'm trying not to fall off.
Oh, good. Okay, I'm not gonna go for that swag strat. I have described programming computers many times with the metaphor of you're getting gaslit by a machine.
God. Yeah,
That's pretty much how it feels constantly.
that's wildly accurate. Mm-hmm. You're like, hi, is this no? But I can see it, no.
I know.
It's like, okay. I got knocked out.
You're done?
Yeah.
Oh no, that sucks.
Because I'm a dummy.
Oh. Did you go
I
for
tried
too much
make-
swag on the slimy area or something?
No, I got fucked because the ground was basically gonna, the ground was almost slime, and both of the sliders were in sync with each other.
Oh
So there
yeah,
was
that's
no,
hard.
There's like no way to recover because you can't jump on top of them. So it's like, oh, I have to like, I have to jump for it now or else I'm fucked.
Oh yeah, no, that can be super tricky when they're in sync with each other too much.
Yeah. So that's it.
Look at that fuckboy. Look at that fuckboy trying to fuck me.
How dare he?
Look at that. Look at you fucking. Uh-oh. I know. I saw this ended for you. Oh no. Oh, he's got the high ground. Oh no, Anakin. Oh. This shit ain't over, dude. Okay. Gonna just let go. Okay, fine. Done.
Should I?
No. I just
Oh.
gave up trying to hurt him. Oh, come on. Oh, nobody deserved to get slimed more than that guy. Damn it.
He deserved it.
9, it could go to fall ball, or they could just decide to throw us into the final round. Let's see what happens. All right, Fall Mountain. Slime climb into
this.
Fall Mountain. This is definitely the you have to try now combo.
That is true.
Back left. Okay. Let's see what I can do.
No wrong statements found.
Okay, that was a terrible start.
Check.
Okay, a bunch of people about to get yeeted in the middle there. Oh! Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. I'm not even gonna see the crown. There it is. I'm not grabbing that one.
What could have been?
Not even close. And I have to just watch this person who was probably born in 1993 do a celebration. You know, I say that, but honestly, at this point, people born in 1993 aren't even that young anymore. That's too much.
You unfortunately are not wrong on that. I keep finding myself having that, like, you know, especially when you work at a startup, there's a lot more young people.
Mm-hmm.
It's a, you know, it's a place where they give a lot of opportunity.
Yep.
And so sometimes it's really rough when I see people come in and people are like, oh, you know, like they'll be like, oh, cool. Wow. Like, how old are you? And I'm like, I'm like, you know, 31. And they're like, oh. I'm like,
Oof.
oh, what? Is that bad? Is that like, wait a second, what happened? Am I the old? Like,
There's the ageism, man.
Yeah, and they're like, oh, I just thought you were younger. It's like, how dare you? I'll have you know. I lived through 3 presidents so far. Thank you very much.
Somehow.
Well, I mean, we'll see. That's why I haven't said 4, because I don't know if we'll survive through the last one.
Let's go. Let's go.
Like, even the guy who does Docker is like, he's only 23, and I'm like, oh, well, I guess. Maybe one day.
I remember when I was first learning how to program, one of my first teachers was a guy who worked like back in like the 60s on like a lot of the really, really early computers, like when they were on military bases, not even like when they were at universities, like that level of early on.
Yeah, those types of computers.
Yeah, and I remember one time I made like an array list of like 100,000 items in it or something like that. And I was just like, it's like, fine, I can just declare it to be that big. And he looked at my program and then he just like made a comment on it of like, you know, for decades, being able to declare and hold in memory a list of 100,000 items was like unfathomable. He was like, we didn't have the ability to do that for like actual, like, almost like 3/4 of the way through his professional career.
My, jinxed.
I hate this one. I'm just gonna get jinxed immediately and try to grab people.
Right? My boss does that sometimes. Where he spent a lot of his early career at phone companies. And so he'll say stuff like, man, at the phone company we had to do blah blah. I'm like, phone? What's a phone company? Is that like a mobile phone? He's like, no. It's like, no, like telephones, like telephones, like the things that old people use.
Funny. Douchey but funny.
There's and I mean, again, it's like, it's funny listening to him talk about stuff like that, because yeah, there's things like, yep, we had to, what's it called, like, oh, we had to set up what's it called, like, we'd have to set up a breadboard and wire all of our own connections. I'm like, what? Why? Like, couldn't you just get like a prefab of that? He's like,
nope.
From who? We invented it.
Yeah.
It's like, oh no. It's like, this is not good. Look at this guy. This guy's about to get fucked.
Yeah. So
oh, no, we're about to get fucked.
Oh no! We're down to one brave soldier.
Oh! I hate Fall. I hate Jinx.
Jinx is
so bad.
Jinx is terrible.
It's like a worse zombie mode.
I only bring this up because I'm just thinking to myself, like, that guy that really knows Docker, right? Like, his world, like, he probably doesn't even think anything like too weird about it. But it's like, yeah, you can just throw containers at everything, and like eventually people are gonna be like their very first tool that they're gonna be reaching for is cloud computing, without even thinking through like, oh, this like it's just so common that you don't even give it a second thought.
Oh yeah, that's it. It bothers me a lot because I'll see stuff, like in the same way that it bothers like an old person watching me turn on a TV for the first time and just know how it works without ever touching that television prior. And people go like, what the like what? Like back in my day we had 3 knobs. It's like, yeah, back in your day it was awful. Like, new age, man.
Yeah.
And that's what I feel like when Docker guy talks to me, where he's like, yeah, I can just Docker it. I'm like, well, you can't Docker life, all right? What about feelings? Can you Docker feelings? Like, at some point you just get like frustrated with how like the entry level for other people, because you feel like you had an unnecessarily hard hurdle to overcome that's now been just completely nullified thanks to progress. And I love it, but I hate it at the same time.
You're straight up kids these days, this stalker dude.
I know that. I see me doing that, but it's so frustrating because I understand that like it's not his fault. Like it's my fault for wanting this type of thing. You know, like everyone in the industry demands a Docker because we hate the old way. But the moment a new Docker thing comes up and we see people using it, and it's like, fucking kids don't have to learn how to fucking, you know, like build their own goddamn arrays from scratch. Like, it's kind of like I've managed to get by without having to. I've managed to get by a lot without having to know a programming language. And to my boss, that's like unfathomable. He's like, I had to know C to do my job. Like I had to be able to make my own applications to do things. And he's like, how would I be notified if one of our landlines was down unless I set up Nagios to like connect to an application I made that's connected to our breadboard that sends a signal that when it doesn't get that, and I'm like, this is just Dockerize it.
Oh, don't be.
like at some point, like you hear someone else who has more experience than you talking about it, and you're like, oh no, I get it. Oh no, like I see it now. And I think that's why I like technology. Like going all the way back to why I did 3D printing is like I like that idea. I like the idea that I'm learning a hobby that I know in 5 years is gonna be, people are just gonna be shitting out objects in less than 5 minutes, and it takes no effort, and it's perfect and clean. You know, no sanding, no anything, and I'm gonna be like, you know, kids, back in my day, I had to do fucking math to figure out how big the line diameter between the infill should be, so that way I could get a perfect, you know, print. And people are like, why?
Yeah,
like, I don't know why. Like,
yeah, it's just like you just press like the I don't know, you have to come up with like the zapper button, and then it like perfectly measures that for you. And then you press this button whenever you're out of filament, and like a fairy will come by and just deliver it to you.
And I mean, yeah, there's like I've seen some people making their own automatic filament feeders. Like, oh, the filament ran out, but it's like auto spooling the filament as it's running out, so it never really truly runs out.
And then that's like, going to be in every printer in like 5 years.
Yeah, and that's just going to be a new fucking feature in every printer, and I'm going to be like, fuck, that's awesome.
Yeah.
And that's great, but I didn't have that, and I'm mad. Like, I'm mad I didn't have that. But I don't know, it's really tough. I feel like there's a line you have to be willing to understand that technology moves at a breakneck speed, and just because you don't know how it works doesn't mean it's bad.
Yeah.
And just because something makes it easier doesn't mean it's a good solution.
Yes.
For everything.
Man.
And
There's nothing more frustrating than somebody who just like throws like the hot new thing at a problem. And it's just like, yeah, well, I read about this on like this like paper, so obviously it's good and we should use it. Or like, I read about this on some dude's blog, and it's like, well, that dude isn't us, and he's solving a completely different problem than we are.
That's, you know what? You say that, that's exactly how marketing works.
It is.
Marketing feels like every time I hear our marketing person ask me a question, it's always like, hey, can we do this? I'm like, why? Why are you asking that? And then they're like, well, I saw on another website what is the company? What do they do? Like, why do they have it? Is it a feature that's relevant to their business? Like, you know, like a thing, like I remember one of the things.
Shit.
Oh God.
Okay.
I've never been in overtime for this.
It seems pretty miserable. I got a tail.
Oh.
I got a tail. I'm contributing.
Nice.
Oh wow, yellow's gonna lose. Weird.
Yeah, like we recently, one of the people one of our marketing people asked me, "Oh, can you disable highlighting and right-clicking so people can't like
Why?
highlight our stuff and copy?" Yeah, and I was like, "Why?" And they're like, "Well, this other site has it, and I like that. I don't like
you.
that." Yeah, she was like, they were like, "Yeah, it's really nice that people can't steal our stuff." I was like, "Who's stealing our stuff? Like, what are we posting here that we don't want people to steal?" And they're like, "Well, our marketing stuff. It's marketing stuff.
The whole point is for
real.
people to consume it.
Yeah, like that stuff works really well on, say, a website with source code on it, or not, like not source code, but has like code on it, because then it means you have to type it in manually or use an application they're trying to sell you that does it automatically for you. Like there's a business.
And of all the things you want people to be able to right-click and copy, it would be marketing material, so they can give it to somebody else.
You would think, but somehow.
Holy shit! Somebody just. What was that? Did you see the Peabody who just left?
Yeah. That was a daring escape from an otherwise mundane event. But yeah, like another thing was now they want automatic pop-ups to show up when you're going to leave the page. And that's great and all, but you know what's really frustrating? When I'm trying to leave the page and that happens, because I'm trying to do a check on a post and figure out why something's not working, and when I click back to get rid of it, a pop-up appears because it happens even in fucking like preview templates, and it's like I hate this. I hate everything about this. Oh god, you guys are
fuck. Ah.
Yeah, I was trying to get through, but they kept pushing me.
Yeah.
I was like, guys, it's right in front. Just go straight. Just go straight.
Yeah.
It's right there.
I think I got time for one more round. We'll go for it.
Sounds good. Yeah, there's.
I hate when people don't let you copy and paste into a password, your password.
Oh god.
Because I use a password manager, and password manager just copy and paste it in, and when they don't let you do that, I'm like, okay, my password is like 25 characters long. Some of it, then I need to figure out, like, is this an I or an L or a 1?
Okay, here's another thing. For UI design on those websites, if you want to have requirements for your password, put that somewhere visible.
Yes.
Because if I have to generate a password, paste it, and then a pop-up goes, actually, not these special characters, I'm gonna lose my mind. Like, just tell me that, and I won't do it. I'm not a child. Like, I'm not gonna try to defy the password system. I just, like, again, I have a password management, so I can generate passwords automatically, and special characters by default are secure.
Did I gripe about the time maybe it was about a week and a half ago that I lost like a half a day's of progress at work because I was not able to log into a background check portal?
No.
Oh man. So I had to log into like this third-party background check portal, and I had to make like a username and password to do it. And I use spaces in all my passwords. And so I generated a password for this portal. I put it in, and then it says like good password, buddy, or like whatever it says, right? It's like you're all set up.
Oh,
and then
I didn't make it.
Oh, that sucks.
I was like, I'm right there.
I
was one off.
Yeah.
Brutal. But sorry.
So I got a notification like saying like, hey, you did it, your account's all set up. I attempted to log in, and it was like incorrect password, and it's like, okay, cool. So I tried a couple times. I tried resetting my password, etc. I eventually I wish I had lost now. Team tail.
Depends on which team you get.
Yeah. So I end up getting in touch with their tech support, and oh no.
Are you yellow?
I'm yellow. So I get in touch with their tech support, and I am working with them for like the entire morning on this, and like after like 5 or 6 hours of working with them, I'm just like, hey, my password has a space in it. Do you think that that's the problem? And they were like, yeah, you can't use spaces in your passwords. And I was like,
Bro.
your password portal. I've been changing my password all morning, and every single time it said it accepted the password when it had a space in it. I was so pissed off.
That is amazing. That I'm amazed that it accepted it.
Yeah.
Like, that's the most interesting part to me, is that it accepted the password even though it didn't allow it.
Yeah, so basically they do no validation on their passwords, as far as I can tell. That's the only explanation, right? Is that they don't bother validating if your password is legitimate when you enter it in the form.
But isn't that like...
Either that, or if they do the validations, they don't do enough of them.
That seems really risky.
Yeah, well, it's a third-party, like, background checking vendor. Why would you have to worry about any risks when that's your operation, right?
I guess so.
Yeah. I'm being sarcastic.
God, no, I know. I'm just like, yeah, I guess it's only in for public, private information. For sure. But yeah, that's weird. God, that's so weird that it wouldn't validate its password. How do they know? How can you be sure someone doesn't inject code in there? I
mean, that's not really my thing to worry about.
No, I know. I'm just like in my head, I'm thinking like like from a DevOps level, like, God, what? Someone could just try to brute force in here, and that's...
Alright, I gotta focus up now and remember fruit. First round's easy, but I really wish that they just gave me a top-down view. That's all I need.
Yeah, that would be nice. You're already good.
Yep.
Oh, that guy's gone. Bye, Peabody. Oh! Second doubts at the very end.
Yep. I'm not close to any bananas, so I want to move, I think, just in case. Yep, power move.
Savant.
Ooh, we lost somebody. All right, this corner has this corner has everything. It's this one, yeah. Yeah. Yay! I think that's the last round of this.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, I'm wrong? Oh, thank God,
Nope.
I'm not wrong.
No, you're right. Yeah. I was gonna say, I think it only does it like 4 times, right?
I don't know how... It's 4 times too many if they do it 4 times.
That's true.
Hmm.
That is true. Oh. Wait, no. Oh, that wasn't a team game, though.
Yes.
Oh, nice. Slime climb. There you go.
I'm gonna try to go for swag strats again. I only know of like 3. No, 2. No, 3. I know 3 swag strats.
I only know the bouncing off the first part. That's the only one I know.
That's the first one. That one's hard to pull off just because there's always a trillion people. Yep, not going for it.
Yeah.
I got bumped off in the middle of the jump by somebody just bonking into me. Oh. Oh!
Wow, you let that roll right off of you.
Ah.
Oh, I do know this one.
Yeah, this is another good swag strat.
This is the one that screwed me the first time. That was the part that was in sync. And I was like, oh no, I can't. Oh, oh.
I didn't pull it off. Okay, I'll go the slow way.
Yeah, why didn't it let you? That was weird.
I don't know. It usually lets
make.
you, but that was like a weird little glitch that time.
Actually, there's 25. Yeah, never mind. You're good.
Oh yeah, this is gonna be easy.
Oh my god.
Yeah, there's Swagster at number 3. Oh.
Oh no.
Oh.
Oh my god. Yeah, this is definitely just a Splatoon song.
Mm-hmm. It has like vocals going like yay and shit like that. Uh-oh.
But it has like made up language.
Mm-hmm.
Or are they saying something? I can't even tell if they're saying something.
I just hear people just going like yee ha ha. It's like
Yeah.
sounds like Yoshi talk.
Which that's why it makes me feel like Splatoon because they just have like the language.
Oh,
It's like,
dinosaur. Oh, he's going to go. Aww.
oh my god, they almost. Oh,
Oh,
fight of the
hot dog.
ages. Oh,
Oh,
no.
oh,
my god. Oh, the revenge. The
See
revenge
it.
story.
See it.
They're gonna hold on. They're holding on until it goes. Oh god.
And
God, it's
Peabody
just
has the high ground, so all he needs to do is hold the hold him back, and then he might get slimed. Aw, he chickened out. What a coward.
If he had held on, holy shit, that would have been amazing.
Mm-hmm. 15. Let's see what they do.
Oh, one more round.
Probably, yeah. I think you might be able to do a 15-person hexagon, but it seems very unlikely.
I feel like there's probably gonna be a team game, right?
Oh, no.
Wow, hexagon.
There it is. Alrighty,
Alright.
let's go for it.
Do I have to go through the jazz? Can you just like, can I just start getting my lock-in on characters when I'm spectating?
No.
I don't need all like the pizzazz of like this is the match. Yeah, I know. I'm not in it. And he goes down.
I think I see somebody else going down with me. I don't know.
Just run around on yellow or not. Oh god.
Here we go.
No one has come down with you yet.
Yep.
So you've got all this to yourself. I like how you're making these like life rafts in the center.
It's just,
People can fall
just enough to
into,
give
just
people
like-
a little bit of hope or something. Uh-oh, we have a contender down here. That's okay. He'll learn.
Oh, I think he already fell. Oh nope, now you have 2 people down here. Oh god.
Oh, this is a problem,
Oh,
actually.
God.
Okay, it's fine. It's fine. I'm just gonna let him do his thing, and I'm gonna try to take this area. Uh-oh. Oh, fuck. Okay, we're good.
Oh, you got this.
Oh, I don't know about
okay.
that. That's a strong statement.
You can.
No. Too many people fell down. I didn't have enough.
Oh.
I didn't have
Wow,
enough room.
this is an easy one.
Nope.
Oh. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. This.
GG.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah, that was easy.
That was fun.
Why doesn't it let
Talked
me
about
just
nothing but
not?
work the entire time. But it was fun. I
Yeah.
don't get a whole lot of chances to talk about tech stuff when streaming, because
I mean, it makes
don't
sense.
know any other tech
There's-
people except for you
Yeah.
and Marty.
I don't
But
think there's.
you know, Marty's you know, he's in my chat,
He's-
just silently judging me right now.
That's true.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of his job though he can't talk about sometimes because I feel
Yeah.
like he's like he's like doing stuff for clients that he's not supposed to just like talk about. But
I mean, I
know.
shouldn't talk about nearly as much as I do, but fuck it.
I feel like you're
Alright.
not.
Yeah, I
feel like you're not
anonymize
like
it well.
throwing the keys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, you have yourself a
Yeah, I
good night,
don't-
man. Take care.
Yeah, you too.